Hey guys, Catcher here. Path of Exile's 3.2 Bestiary League is less than 2 weeks away. With revamped Ascendancies, what can you expect with your favorite classes? This video will be on the Berserker and Chieftain, so if you're a Marauder fan, stick around. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy it. First, a look at our current Berserker tree. Not my preferred tree, but some players really enjoy it. Now, to the revamped version. Overall, it looks very similar. The layout is changed slightly, but the points required to reach each node remains unchanged. The biggest change with the Berserker is the introduction of the rage mechanic. You gain 1% attack damage per 1 rage, 1% increased attack speed per 2 rage, and 1% movement speed per 5 rage. The downside to this mechanic is that you lose 0.2% of your max life per second per rage. The current max rage is 50. The revamped Rite of Ruin passive doubles the effective rage, and you cannot be stunned with 25 or more rage, making it a very powerful tool for a Berserker on a killing spree. With the improved Crave the Slaughter passive, you'll be able to generate rage with ease. Overall, this is a huge buff to the Berserker, but is the power worth the price? Next up, we've got the Chieftain, which has been used in several unique builds. You might remember this Ascendancy as being very fire-based and great for totems. The revamped version is no different. The totem passives remain unchanged, but you'll notice there's been a lot of changing around. I would read off the before and afters for you, but it looks more like everything's been chopped up and mixed around. Ngamahu Flames Advance, as we know it, is completely no more, but now it is an incredibly strong fire passive, making 100% physical to fire damage incredibly easy. It also adds 10% fire penetration and a rotating buff every 10 seconds, which grants you an additional 100% of your physical damage as extra fire damage. Tawhoe, Forest Strength, is basically Ramako, Sun's Light, with 0.5% life regeneration per endurance charge and 20% chance to gain an endurance charge when you or your totems kill a burning enemy. As an added bonus, you now also gain 10% increased fire damage per endurance charge. Hinakura, Death's Fury, is still the leech passive for the Chieftain, but now also grants 10% increased strength, which used to be a stat on Tawhoe, Forest's Strength. The new mechanic for the Chieftain is also in this passive, granting you a 10% chance to cover rare or unique enemies in ash for 10 seconds when you hit them. This effect reduces their movement speed by 20% and causes them to take 20% increased fire damage for the duration. Lastly, we have Ramako, Sun's Light, which gives a massive 100% fire resist. This passive also converts 10% of physical damage taken as fire damage, and when you do take fire damage, you'll regenerate 2% life per second. Also, the wording has been changed to unaffected by ignite instead of cannot be ignited, which should open up a world of possibly new builds involving the Chieftain. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.